And we've been reporting on how prices are increasing these days: groceries, gas, auto insurance, and more.
But some of the best things in life are free, like exploring history, culture, and more. And you can do just that during Free Museum Weekend. So let's get right to ABC 10's Candace Red live at the California Museum in downtown Sacramento with more details. Hey, good morning, Candace.
Hey, good morning, Jordan. Good morning, Walt. Did somebody say free? You know I'm always going to be there if that's the case. By the way, we are coming to you live right outside of the California Museum. As you mentioned, this is right here in downtown Sacramento. That's because this is one of several museums participating in Free Museum Weekend. So that campaign actually was created by this nonprofit called Sacramento Area Museum. And by the way, there are 32 museums here in Sacramento that cover all things California, like the history of Sacramento, the gold rush, creation of railroads, aviation history, medical history, of course, those classic fine automobiles, art, and so much more. Now get this, it's actually the 27th consecutive year of the campaign, and more than 20 museums are participating this year by offering free admission only this weekend. Now, some of the museums participating, again, I already talked about the California Museum, of course, the Railroad Museum, Sojo Museum, which is one of my favorites in South Sacramento, State Indian Museum, and so many others. Now, we spoke with museum leaders about the importance of supporting museums right here in our own backyard and learning more about history overall. Take a listen.
Sacramento region is such an amazing, diverse place, and we have the museums that represent that diversity and that broad scope of interesting things that have happened here and continue to happen here in the future, and the diversity of art as well. And so all of these museums represent such a wide swath of topics, and it's really fun to explore.
One of the things the California Museum does extremely well is it identifies stories from communities that are often overlooked. And it tells them in a way that is culturally accurate to those communities, because we specifically consult with those communities before we put out our exhibits.
Now, we're told nearly 30,000 tickets will be available across all of the museums participating in the event. Boy, oh boy, that's a lot. Now, people are encouraged to register in advance to get free admission. Registration opened yesterday morning. It will close once all tickets are gone. By the way, like I mentioned earlier in the show, I'm all for free events. So I went online to try to get me a free ticket. And some museums, they're actually already sold out. SacRT, by the way, is providing free rides on buses and light rails, just in case if you're interested in also going to a museum for free. But by the way, you really want to make sure that you register. So mark your calendars. This weekend, Saturday, Sunday, March 1st, March 2nd, with more than 20 museums offering free admission. Again, you have to register online. We have all of those details on our website. That's abc10.com. In downtown Sacramento, Candace Red, ABC 10.